Hey guys, welcome to yet another draft pick video for the upcoming Marvel Rivals. I'll be making this into a series, so if you like the content, feel free to stick around for future videos. Jericho Drum is a champion of the supernatural who communes with the dead as Brother Voodoo. Originally rejecting the mystic traditions of his village in Haiti, Jericho leaves for America to become a renowned scholar. This, however, does change due to the death of his brother Daniel, and Jericho vows to honor his legacy and responsibilities as a Hungan, a voodoo high priest, eventually joining his and his brother's souls together as one. Jericho does take on the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme from Stephen Strange, thus becoming Dr. Voodoo. He joins the Avengers to fight against Dormammu before ultimately sacrificing himself. He now has the important role of headmaster at the Strange Academy, teaching the future magicians of the Marvel Universe. While I was searching for characters who I think would be great additions to the game, I remembered Brother Voodoo, and I thought that he would make a pretty cool addition because not a lot of video games have necromancy or voodoo, especially in a support category, and I thought that that would just be a really interesting idea to work around. What solidified this idea for me was that the Book of Ashanti also lists Jericho Drum as one of the most powerful white magic users in the Marvel Universe. And as most gamers know, white magic is more of a supportive magic than an offensive one. Brother Voodoo also has a strong connection to the Loa, the voodoo spirits, allowing him to summon them to aid him in battle. So apologies in advance for any mispronunciations because I know that there are different pronunciations of the Loa and of voodoo terms, especially regarding Haitian and New Orleans voodoo practices. Brother Voodoo is a ranged support that uses the Staff of Legba to aid his allies in battle. Having mastery over fire, Brother Voodoo shoots pyro projectiles from the staff similar to the way Loki does from his scepter. Brother Voodoo's passive is Spectral Sight. Spectral Sight allows Brother Voodoo to see beyond what a human can, thus giving him the ability to see low HP enemies through walls and objects, similar to how Sombra's passive Opportunist was in Overwatch 1. Voodoo's first ability is called Power of Babaloo. Voodoo channels the power of Babaloo through a spell that allows him to heal allies. This is a channel resource similar to how Moira's healing functions in the game Overwatch. Dealing damage to enemies slowly refills the meter again so that he's allowed to toggle this healing on and off. Voodoo's second ability is called Wanga Powder. He can either use his ability to heal allies or damage enemies. If Voodoo scatters Wanga Powder onto an ally, it heals him over time for 3 seconds. If Voodoo throws the powder onto an enemy, it poisons them, doing damage over time for 3 seconds. Voodoo has 2 charges of the Wanga powder on a 6-second cooldown. Voodoo's third ability is called Smoke Traversal. Having the power to manipulate smoke and conjure it, Voodoo can cast a spell to turn himself into smoke, allowing him to traverse the battlefield and becoming untargetable for 2 seconds. This is similar to Moira's Fade in Overwatch, so it's a very quick cast ability, and it's more of a quick self-teleport than it is just turning into smoke and walking the battlefield and not being targetable. Voodoo's fourth ability is called Barrier of Crows of Legba. This essentially sends one single enemy to the Dark Dimension for 2 seconds, which causes blindness. The enemy's screen goes black for 2 seconds before eventually being able to see again. I put this on a 20-second cooldown just to balance out the disorientation that a player could get while being hit with this ability. Brother Voodoo's ultimate is called Necromancy. Brother Voodoo channels the power of the Loa Baron Samedi to bring one single ally back to life that has perished in battle. This functions a lot similar to Mercy's revive ability in Overwatch. And I feel like having the ability to revive an ally is super, super strong. So having this on an ultimate and only being single target makes a lot more sense than being able to revive your entire team or having this on a cooldown. Jericho Drum is such an amazing character, whether that be Brother Voodoo or Dr. Voodoo. He just brings so much to the table, and I feel like he would be a really great addition to the game. Brother Voodoo has not been in the main spotlight like some other characters have, and I feel like he's on the level of Doctor Strange popularity because he has taken up the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme. I'm hoping that Marvel does put him in the MCU at some point, hopefully in Doctor Strange 3, and maybe in future video games, because it's such a waste to see an awesome character like this not be utilized in other media. For skins, there aren't really that much costumes for Brother Voodoo, but I think the costume where he has locks is really one of my favorite designs, and you could probably also incorporate his original design as well. And I don't know. They could also include his design from Strange Academy. I love the long coat. Wow, chef's kiss. In terms of other designs I'd like to see, I'm at a loss right now. So hoping NetEase could come up with that on their end. But that's basically the kit that I have for Brother Voodoo. A necromancy voodoo type support that would just be really cool addition to the support category, and I'd love to just see him in any game. Marvel, please put him in any game at all. But guys, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to subscribe, hit the like button if you found this interesting, and I'll see you guys on the next one.